Hello, hello, hello. I am here. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Also, happy May 1st. We did it, chat. We did it. We made it. We made it all the way through April and we're now in May. This is great news. I'm very excited. It feels like a fresh start. I always love the beginning of months. I'm like, oh yay, a new month. New month, new me. This month I have a lot of personal goals and things that I want to get rolling on and learning and just having more fun with. So I'm very, very excited. Plus, it feels like a Friday today. It very much feels like a Friday. Fridays have a very specific energy, you know? It's like the weekend's coming up. Things are a little bit softer, more fun. I'm very much looking forward to this weekend. Good time. I'm gonna get started. I'm just gonna be working today on my vtuber practice model. So I'm gonna be playing around with that. And it's probably not gonna be a super duper long stream today, but it's gonna be a good one. So so let's get going. Let me make sure I have all of my windows up. Hold on a second. I'm gonna turn off some of this audio. There we go. There's some audio. You guys should be able to hear a little bit of music. I do have some music playing through my speakers because my new headphones are not here yet. So if there's any sort of I don't know what you would call it, like feedback, like audio feedback, let me know and then I can just turn it off on my end for today. But yeah, I have a new headphones coming in today and I'm very, very, very excited to try them. All of my other ones were too old and heavy and broken, so. All right, let's see, you'll have this and then let me put that up and then, where's my stylus? Stylus on. There we go. Now I'm officially ready to get to work. I'm officially ready. All right. Need the ruler on that. And then where's my actual tablet pen? Okay, here we go. Like I kind of need that. Oh wait, one more thing. One more thing. I always forget to check this. Sometimes my Huion tablet, when my computer goes to sleep at night, if I don't decide to like turn it off for the night, the tablet pen will switch to another active monitor when I bring it out of sleep mode. So I have to like, okay, there we go. There we go. Yay. I want to decide on a hairstyle. I'm thinking instead of actually using a hairstyle that's here like in Final Fantasy, right? Or like a hairstyle that I have on my Lalafell in Final Fantasy. I think I'm gonna like use my VTuber hairstyle or like a variation of my VTuber's hairstyle for this model. I think that would be really fun. But I want to make sure that I keep it simple enough where as I'm practicing, because again, I don't want this to be super complex because this is for me to learn Live 2D with. So hopefully I'm gonna keep it simple enough but cute enough, you know? Ryan! Hi Ryan, you finished your midnight from last night? I was peeking at it like you were AFK for a bit, but like as I was going through the credits, I was like peeking at it. I was like, oh, I want to see more of this. She was looking really good from the parts that I saw. You're gonna have to show me or tag me and I'll check it out later. Cause like you were going hard on the details. Super hard on the details. All right, we're gonna take the, I'm going to just drop the opacity down here on that. Okay, let's sketch some hair. This will be good too because it'll kind of help me practice the hairstyle I kind of want for my other VTuber. She's done now. I gave her her outfit too. Oh, that's so fun. Seriously, like Eddie is gonna probably want to drive over and steal your Miis. I'll give you Blip though. I'll trade you. It'll be like, Ryan, it could be like, you know how you trade Pokemon cards, but we trade Miis? Like, I'll give you my Blip for your Midna. This is so funny. I do wish you could like trade them like online, right? That would be so much more fun, but whatever. Whatever. The helmet ended up so good. I'm so excited to see her. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I should probably put one of these little rulers on here. I'm gonna put hair sketch. Hair sketch. There we go. I want longer bangs. Longer bangs. Hello, Moxfee! Moxfee, I did it! Are you proud of me? I caught up with all of Dawn Trail base game. Credits rolled. Credits have rolled. Yep, now I'm on to the patch stuff, which I'm very excited to do, so. And then look, I since I used the screenshot, I went shopping this morning in the Final Fantasy shop because I was like, you know what? I gotta reward myself for finishing the expansion. Let me get myself some new outfits. I spent like $50. I got like 2 new dresses, like dress sets. I got the hairstyle, and then I got the these taco t-shirts. Which comes with like 3 different sizes. It's like a fitted size, like a regular, and then like an oversized t-shirt. I was like, oh wow, I like this. I like this a lot. And it's so cool, you can dye it. I'm just a big fan, big fan. Oh, I need to turn on the heat. I have a little bit of coffee left. But my little pad warmer is a little too hot and it's making it super duper hot. Yay! I'm thinking there's something I want to try with this model. I'm gonna use this model to experiment with ideas that I want to do for my next one, like my next main model. There's something that you can do where you can pull in the texture maps for the VTuber model after the fact and then reload them into VTube Studio. So I do want to make her in a t-shirt, and then whenever I want, I can like change up the prints on the front of the shirt by editing the texture map and then reloading it in. I think that's something that I can actually do, which would be pretty cool. I want to learn all the fun technical stuff. I've really come to realize that my brain does like detailed technical skills. Also, I like learning new stuff, like new things. I notice in life, like when I start feeling like kind of, what's the word? It's not depressed. That's too much of an extreme. I guess there's a word for it. Where you're just kind of like bleh. It's a bleh feeling. Like you're not really motivated. There's a word for it. Not melancholic. Melancholic's like you're kind of there's like a little bit of like a nostalgic sad to melancholy. It's not like a sad feeling. It's like yeah, also hi metal. Happy Friday. It's like a despondent. I like you're just kind of like neutral but not motivated kind of feeling. The word will come to me. There's a very specific word for it. But normally when I'm like in those moods where like I'm not like really motivated, it's because like I'm not like activating my brain. I'm not like learning something. I'm not like taking in a new experience. Like things have been kind of become like I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. There is a word for it, and it'll probably hit me sometime. Tired? No, it's not tired. It's not like let's see. Da-da-da. Okay, I'm gonna draw on another layer. These are one side bangs. I'm gonna use a different color, I think. Different color will help. Y'all, in the future, when I actually start like doing more live 2D stuff, is that something you would want to like watch me do on stream? Because like you may not understand what I'm doing, but would you find that like interesting? Because like I'm looking to just kind of stream whatever it is that I'm into or up to and like learning and messing around with. I mean, and they might be fascinating to watch. And then I don't know, maybe we'll have more community members join in that like they actually are interested in Live 2D too. That would be cool. I would love to learn from other people. This part of the model, I want it to be like, okay. It's a very specific thing. Look, I'm gonna draw this on a different one, on a different, so. Okay, so it kind of goes, so you have this part here. I think it's super smart to like create more like 3D turnaround just like reference images that I can like look back on. I think I'll definitely do this for my other model, for whoever ends up taking on that project. I'll create that for them. But I want the bangs, I think, to... like, they go forward. Like this. Let's see. There we go. Because I have to think of these as like pieces. Like you break this all up into like almost puzzle pieces. So like I'm almost wanting to take this piece, and so I would like cut it here. The Fan Fest patch and you making a mod idea for your 14 avatar has me feeling like that Skeb is the Green Goblin mask from No Way Home, just tempting me. I'm like very much in the energy of Final Fantasy 14 right now. So like anybody that wants Final Fantasy 14 art, like I'm gonna be able to like put that energy into the piece, right? It'll be fun for me. And art always turns out best when it's fun for the artist, right? But listen, I'm not gonna tell you how to deal with your finances. I just always say make sure you take care of yourself first, right? Because I do believe art is a luxury. It's not a necessity unless you're needing it for your business. Then it is a necessity. But yeah, I'm excited to draw more Final Fantasy 14 stuff. For sure. I really do want to tap more into that community. I've done a lot of Final Fantasy fan arts and OCs of the past. But yeah, I'm just open to experimenting and playing around more with Final Fantasy themed things. But I think like doing my practice model as like my Lalafell is like such a good idea. I'm like thrilled with this idea. I'm like, yes. Because like when I'm practicing, right, I want what I'm practicing on to be interesting so it keeps my attention. And if it's like my own character, my own VTuber themed Final Fantasy Lalafell, that's going to be a fun model to practice with. I think anyways. I think though instead of doing long hair, I'm going to do short. I'm going to do short hair on this. And I think too, by me doing the hairstyle as practice, when I get it into live 2D and see how I can move it around, it'll really help me solidify if that's the way that I want to do it on my other mono. I'll base it basically. I'm working out any kinks. Because I really like the idea of trying to make this feel as 3D as possible within the limitations of a 2D program. Kind of wondering if I want them to be bigger. And then move them in a bit. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, and then I have the little bun on the top. I love the little bun on the top. I'm not planning on getting rid of that anytime soon. Dun, 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 dun. It's so cute. I love this. Little swirl. So what are you guys up to today? How's your Friday looking? Y'all have any plans? You finishing up work? You making anything? I like the swirl. I like the swirl. Making more me's? Yeah, you have 70 slots to fill. Well, less than that, but you know what I mean. Who you working on next, Ryan? $32? You're almost halfway. What's half of 70? 30. 60 is 30. 35? 35, right? Yeah, you're almost halfway. What are these dots? Get rid of those. And then put this up here in the corner. I feel like, hold on, this part. This part I want to do like this. Also, I think I want to move this down. There we go. Maybe something like that. Maybe a little farther even? Maybe like this? Nice. Okay, let me do... let me do the back of the hair now. I'm gonna name this side bangs. That is one thing, when you're making model art, layers get out of control. Bun. And then there's like so many layers, man. Too many layers. Back up. I'm gonna do like this blue. This. I love like how Tamagotchi Life has like awakened people's creativity. Like, that's so good. More people should be creating and making things. Even if it's just silly little me's for your little island. You're still firing and wiring your brain to do fun creative stuff. It's creating digital arts, right? And I think too, like, if you're not used to doing digital art, but you're used to consuming it, right? Because digital art's everywhere, all over the internet. You kind of start to form an appreciation for like people that do digital art. And they're like, oh wait, this isn't as easy as I thought it was. It's not just a button that you press. So, you know. It's just really cool. It's really cool to see everybody get so creative. I want that behind the shore. No. Hold on. Do I want to pull that even more? Let me see. Turn that off. Nope. Turn that off. Thank you. Thank you. I think I'm gonna pull it in more. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gotta keep it even. I mean, I could make this longer. Like shoulder length. That looks kind of nice. Hello, DXD. Welcome, man. Happy Friday. And happy May. Happy May 1st. see. Put this here. Pull that in. I'm doing awesome. I'm like really motivated to work on this, so I'm having a good time. Hi, Leo. Leo, happy May. Was working later and I wanted because the damage started kept burning, so I had to keep fixing a bit. Wait, what? Wait, what are you talking about? I'm lost. I'm lost, Leo. I'm lost. What are you saying, man? What are you saying? What installer? 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I make this bigger. Installing stuff for work. Oh, okay, okay. I didn't know the context. I was like, installing what? This could be anything. We have 2 versions. I had to grab stuff from the old version and to fix the new start. Oh, okay, yeah. I got you now. Okay. Well, I hope everything else goes a little more smoothly for you. The eyebrows fun. These don't look even. I'm confused. Shouldn't these be even? Hold on. Wait, hold on. Where's the eyebrows one? Oh, there's my problem. The eyebrows aren't even. Something happened. I'm gonna delete this. And I'm gonna redraw these, but hold on. The ruler got messed up. And I was like, wait a minute, these eyebrows aren't matching up properly. Let me copy this ruler. Okay, now, and then... Hold on. See? Sometimes you gotta pay attention. Stuff can get wonky. And then I would have to pay for that later. If stuff is uneven now in the model, and then you load that. See, look. Do you see now how the eyebrow over here? That's how much it was off because that ruler got tilted. They weren't actually even. I caught it because the hair was even. Because you want it to be, you know, symmetrical. I mean, you can do asymmetrical parts, obviously. But for what I'm doing, it wasn't supposed to be. It was supposed to be symmetrical. It was supposed to be. Nah, it's no big deal. It's a huge deal. Yeah, look how much of it. Look how much that eyebrow didn't align. It was it was a little off. It's a little off, I'd say, you know. I kind of want to make her eyebrows different though. I want to kind of make him like how I'm gonna make my VTuber eyebrows. Like I don't need her to be a one for one replica of my Lalafell. It's just Lalafell inspired. You see what I'm saying? This is a merge of my VTuber and my Lalafell together. Yeah, I'm not trying to copy Square Enix. Cause I always like these little cute. I might even change the eyelashes up to match my VTuber, the way that I'm gonna do my VTuber eyelashes. This is a practice run. I feel like that's really smart to do, personally. Guys, I want to play more Final Fantasy today. But I'm not gonna have time. I'm not gonna have time because I have plans this afternoon and tonight. I have to go socialize. I want to socialize online, not offline. Perez, hello. Thank you for the 300 bits. Ohe apopoto tui. I'm so hungry. I could eat a chocobo. You hungry? Oh my gosh, get some food. Thank you so much for the bits, dude. I appreciate it. Perez, can you tell that I'm back into my Final Fantasy arc? I don't know if you can tell, but yeah. I don't know if you can tell, but yeah. I feel like since FanFest, everyone's coming back. Yeah, FanFest always like breathes fresh air. But especially this FanFest because they actually like announced the next expansion, right? So it's like, oh, people can actually see what they get to look forward to. And like, so many changes. So many changes. I feel like this is a great time to return. Cause you got like 9 months, you know, until the actual expansion comes out. Oop. I'm gonna be working on a DPS class now. I think I'm gonna try out Viper. Also, I'm excited for the evolve system. I know that they're trying to move everybody over to it. They're keeping the old system, you know, so that, you know, people don't get upset. that their entire like play style has changed. Like they still have the option, but by not putting it on the, not putting it on the newer jobs that are coming out, it's kind of like they are saying like we're on to new things. You know what I mean? I've been watching Teacher Cherry because the song is so good. Yeah, I need to rewatch it too, because I only watched it once during FanFest during the opening. And I know my friends are excited about it. They actually went to FanFest, so lucky them. So they were very excited by what they saw and hear, or saw and heard. See, I like those. Those are so cute. They look like little comets. I was trying to like make my eyebrows feel like little comets, shape-wise. And then my bangs, I want them to feel like kind of like an upside down flower, or like a lotus flower. Where is this? Maybe I do need to move this up a bit. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hold on. Yeah, I kind of like this other sketch. Let me adjust these pieces to kind of match this. I'm gonna drop this down though, and I'm actually gonna change the color of it because it's like it's all very blue. I can't see things. Let's make it something there, green. It's completely different. That'll be good. That'll be good. Okay, like that's like that. Maybe make it bigger? I was squaring to me too. I've always loved Final Fantasy like music. Back when I was a kid and I was learning the piano, I only wanted to learn the piano so I could learn to play Final Fantasy songs. So the music's always been super impactful for me. Let me see if I... There's more Final Fantasy games that I want to play through that I just haven't sat down and did, you know? Hmm. I started Final Fantasy 3 on Switch. Oh, nice. I have on the original Switch, I did buy Final Fantasy 10 for the original Switch. And I might move that over and start it over and play it on my Switch too. Cause I think I can do that. I think I can play Switch 1 games on Switch too. I'm gonna redo these side things. And then this, hold on. And then this. Ooh, yeah. Okay, okay. I'm liking this stuff. I'm liking the shape of this. And then let me take the bun, smooth the bun up. Let's make the bun a little bigger. It looks like a little cinnamon roll. I've been playing the Pixel Remaster of 1 and Taxes Remake. Still need to finish them. Oh, nice. There's so many games and I keep making more of them. They're not stopping. I have so many games to play through, man. Like, genuinely, I want to play them. I just don't have enough time and energy. I just picked up 16 too, so if you found full game, yeah, I would say so, Perez. You just got a 16? Okay, well. Alright, we're gonna do a t-shirt. We're gonna keep it simple. Keep it simple. My first Korean game was Kingdom Hearts 2 because my brother bought it when I bought Kingdom Hearts 1 and fell well. Yes, I am a huge Kingdom Hearts fan. I was obsessed with Kingdom Hearts when it came out. Still am. I have 2 Kingdom Hearts tattoos. My first tattoo was a Kingdom Hearts tattoo. Sora's just... he's my baby boy. He's so sweet. I love Sora so much. I would say Kingdom Hearts. I always did games before, but Kingdom Hearts was one of those series that like I really started to hyper focus on gaming with Kingdom Hearts. Oh yeah, Roxas is great. Amazing music, honestly. I want to be able to put like some prints here, so I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave it a blank t-shirt. I want to make the legs longer still, I think. Thank you! I might need to make this canvas bigger. Hold on, let me do that. Let's see. Change canvas size. I don't know if I need that much. Something like that. Hello, Wolf. One thing, I need some water. Hello. If I make the legs longer, I gotta make the arms. I gotta fix the arms. Are you enjoying it? Really? See, sometimes it's a 50-50. Sometimes people, they'll start playing Final Fantasy 14 and they'll get really, really overwhelmed by it because it's a huge game. Like, there's so much everywhere. But I'm really happy to hear you're having fun with it. Things will fall into place bit by bit the more you play around with it. I'm wondering if I want to... Let's see. Wait, did I put this all in one layer? That's crazy. That's crazy that I would do that. I'm gonna redo these. Do you recommend Final Fantasy 14? I do. If you like MMOs and if you want to play through just another awesome Final Fantasy story line. Yeah, it can definitely be a little overwhelming at times, but little by little I'm getting the hang of things. Good. Yeah, they've done a lot of quality of life changes since before I started, where like now they guide you a lot better. When I first started playing Final Fantasy, I dropped it because I was doing like a quest and then the quest would send me somewhere completely across the map and I would get so lost and I wouldn't know what I was doing. So I think they did a lot of good quality of life changes that it holds your hand a lot more, right? But yeah, if you like MMOs, you like online games, you like Final Fantasy, like as a franchise, I think you would have a good time on it. Also, right now you can play it. You can play for free up until with the the third expansion. Maybe the third expansion. Yeah, Shadowbringers. It does feel hand-holdy, but in a very good way. The map markers have been a savior. Yes, yes. And like it always shows you like your main story quests are your MSQ and they're always like in a nice little border and you can see where you need to go. You just click on it and it shows you on the map. It's very nice. I wonder if hold on. I'm gonna play with it. I'm gonna just duplicate this real quick. Make that a little smaller. And then take the ears, bring them in. And then, oh, no, I like that. And then the neck. I'm gonna bring this up. And like this. I just got to the point where I've unlocked the first dungeon and the MSQ, which is very exciting. Oh yes, have fun. Oh, and that's another thing. As you progress, especially like in game, the boss fights. Like if you're watching people stream Final Fantasy and you've not like played it yourself, it's gonna look like a lot. You're gonna be like, what is happening on that screen, right? But when you're actually playing it, it feels like a dance almost. Like the music is always like really, really good. Like each boss fight has its own like unique music and sound and vibe. And the boss fights themselves are really fun to move around in, and it's really cool. Plus, I really like working together as a team with a bunch of people to take down larger bosses. That's so fun. Also, the fashion in Final Fantasy 4. I love dressing my character up. It's that's very rewarding for my brain. I love it. But yeah, since you can like get into it for free, might as well try it if you want. Glam, yeah. Like people run dungeons and do boss fights in order to like get specific armor pieces that they can glamour so that they can get certain looks, or so they can get mounts, or there's like so many different in-game aspects that you can do. You can have a house in Final Fantasy if you win it through a lottery. So like you can have your own house to decorate. There's so much to it. It really is kind of like living in an alternate reality, which I'm for right now. I'm definitely for. I'm wondering if I should make the eyes a little bit smaller. I don't want to be too big. Let's see. Scale this in. Yeah, it's so cool. Like Shadowbringers is just peak. If you get all the way up through Shadowbringers, I don't see you wanting to stop there. Like you're gonna want to do Endwalker. And then by the time you're at Endwalker, you're like, you know what? This is just, I just live here now. This is. And I really really enjoyed Dawn Trail. I don't care what people said. I really enjoyed it. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. I like that. Model making is a lot of just like very minute detail, like moving around and fixing. I think it's so cool how they keep adding it to free trial based on infinite amount of content. You have so much content. Like, just hop in and start playing a little MSQ, like an hour a day or something. Maybe just use it as like your wind down after your day is over, and just enjoy the story. Okay, Endwalker, yeah, Endwalker is definitely peak, but you can't compare Dawn Trail to Endwalker. It's like, that's not comparable for me personally, because Endwalker is the culmination of 10 years of all of the expansions up until that point. Endwalker is the culmination from Realm Reborn all the way up, and with that like story arc. And then Dawn Trail is literally like Realm Reborn. So like it's the beginning of a brand new story arc. So for it being a brand new story arc, I really liked it a lot. And I'm really, really excited now to play post game and see like, okay, well, where are they taking it now? Like, where are they taking us? Like, what are we doing? Where are we going? Where are we going, fam? I'm in. Where are we dropping? Exactly. You just kind of got to go in with some whimsy. You do. You really got to go in with some whimsy. Trying to think if I want to make. No, I think that's fine. I think that head shape's fine. Oh, wrong layer. Nope, wrong layer again. I know where it's going. So are you all caught up? Are you caught up with the post game, Perez? I'm not. I'm just starting it. Yeah, I just finished up for a couple of. Oh, okay. So, you like it? Do you like the post so far? Because everybody that I've talked to has loved it. You're like, I know what's happening. Should I put the little... I should put the little, things here. Maybe I should draw these pants. Boop, boop. My comfy fit. It's definitely a setup for the next expansion, and it gets the brain going with theories. Definitely like the past show. Good. Okay, yeah, see, everybody that... I've not heard anybody say, oh, I don't like the patch. Everyone's been like, nope, I'm happy with this. Well, thank you for your insight. Yeah, they have to set up. They have to start bridging, right? Dun, dun, dun. Whoa, no spoilers, Maxie. No spoilies. Yeah, nope. That's completely fine. And by the time you get there, Wolf, you're not gonna remember that. You're not gonna remember that at all. you're, gonna, you're not even gonna. You will not remember this. It was not emotionally impactful enough for you to remember. I guess it only would be. I I think it only would be if he remembers it and um yeah. But I don't think that's gonna happen. Not saying your memory is bad, but it's just like you're gonna consume so much information that that it's just gonna you're just not gonna remember. You'll be fine, you'll be fine. Admin abuse. Never! I think I'll buy Final Fantasy 14. Yeah, you don't even need to buy it right now. You could just play for free. You can play for free. If you want to buy it, like, go for it. But, like... I say use something for free as long as you can. Panda! Wait! Wait, didn't you just resub yesterday for 93 months? What the heck? Is it because we're in May now? I don't know how that works. How to confuse a new player premise. Still need to find a static in an FC to prog ooh woo or even ooh cob. No, like literally. I did. Twitch mobile will be a while. Oh, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Panda, I finished Final Fantasy 14 Dawn Trail last night. I did it. Also, here's my new Lalafell look for right now. Yeah, no, it does kind of become its own like lingo language, Wolf, because it's to shorten names of different dungeons and trials and Dancing Mad Ultimate. You mad? Looks like they watched Steven Universe. Wait, what do you mean? What, my Lalafell looks like they watched Steven Universe? I mean, they so would. They're an extension of me. And I love Steven Universe. I want to make lapis for my me. like a lapis me for my island. The shirt gives off a vibe of I watch Steven Universe. No, the shirt gives off the vibe of I like tacos. This is a taco shirt. Okay. Okay, let's see. I kind of want to fix the eyes again. I'm like slowly moving the proportions to be more Lalafell-y. Which means I think these pants still need to be longer. And the legs are too short still. Meh. That's better. That's better. Leg extension! Ukab, ultimate coils of Bahamut. Uwu, ultimate weapon, Ultima weapon, ultimate. T, the epic of Alexander. DSR, Dragon Songs reprise. Top, the Omega Protocol, ultimate. Fru, futures rewritten. And all of the music in those are bangers. Listen, I am a level 21 Doctor Mage. I am just a little guy. Arcadian has the best music. Arcadian has really good music. It was fun because I was listening to the credits. I just got to like listen to all of like the soundtracks that they were played. The credits are so long, by the way. And I sat through the entire things. I did not skip any of them. It was like 30 minutes of credits. I wanted to respect all of the creators. Oh my gosh, no spoilers, but the last boss in Dawn Trail, the music and the fight was so fun. My mouth was like while I was healing that. Because I love healing. Healing is so fun. But I'm definitely going to give DPS a whirl. Because, like, you can only have 2 healers, right? In some of these fights. And I can't believe you spoiled that the fight was fun. I know. How dare I? No, I'm going to enjoy the fight knowing that it's fun. You're going to come back, Panda, and you're going to be like, alright. That was fun. Where are you, by the way? Did you finish Endwalker, Panda? Where are you in Final Fantasy? And where did you leave off? Okay, I can keep the eyebrows, I'll keep the mouth, I'll keep the neck. I kind of want to adjust the eyes a little bit. So I'm going to throw them all into their own folder. Yeah, a lot of VTube model making, guys, is just like revising stuff and be like, ah, that doesn't feel right. Or that does feel right. I'm gonna throw this all into a folder. Beep, 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 beep. Yes, like that. So many layers. Also, let me save. I stopped a quarter way through base Dawn Trail. Oh wait, so you're already on Dawn Trail. Yeah, dude, fire that shit back up. What are you doing? Come on. Catch up. 2 tanks, 2 healers, and 4 pictomancers is the usual killer. I do wanna pick up pictomancer. Pictomancy? Give me that paint palette. Give me it. Did you see the biblically accurate Lalafell? Wait, what biblically accurate Lalafell? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe I did? I don't know. Maybe? Maybe? I don't know. He picked him. One of the things that's stopping me is being subless at the present. Do they ever do like free months or anything? Like, do they ever give coupons? Biblically accurate Lala is an actual potato. Wait, hold on. Can I Google it? Or can you post it in MMO Discord? Sure. I want to see it now. As a Lalafell, I want to see this biblically accurate. Oh, Moxie. Yeah, Moxie, they do need to add more glamour plates. I was thinking that. I like use like 5 of them. This just for like various casual looks. They can't? Why? Why can't they add more glamour plates? No, that's fair. I mean, Eddie, he burned himself out of Final Fantasy 2 after Endwalker. But that's because, okay, that's because he was psychotic. And he played through the entire, all of the expansions and read every single line and streamed it all. Oh, it's a coding thing. It would make it a little bit too spaghetti. Gotcha. Okay, well then you're just gonna have to keep like your top favorite looks. I mean, there's 20 plates, so. And you're only wearing one outfit at a time. You'll just have to mix it up. Oh, that's fine, Wolf. Like, yeah, you're gonna enjoy your own journey of it. Oh, gotcha. Well, the thing about Yoshi is like, if he knows the community wants it and he can do it, he will try and make it happen. But if they can't, they can't, you know? They do actually try and listen to the community. That is one of the things I like about Final Fantasy 14. The other thing about Yoshi is green dye. No, you know what? True. Like the party pack thing where you can party up with anyone in the same region. Yep. I mean, the most he was asked about at the Fan Fest was the butt slider and... Oh, yes! Dude, I would love to have long hair. That would be amazing, actually. I could see them adding that. His reasoning was clipping issue. I mean, I guess. Apparently, an incoming change is that they're condensing dyes, so instead of having an inventory slot for each color, you have color collections that you can pick your color from within it. Okay, yeah, I feel like that's a quality of life. But Xenos. I hate Xenos. What? Everybody loves Xenos. How can you say that? Xenos has luxurious locks. What do you mean? He could totally rock that hair. I don't agree with that. I just saw what you posted, Moxie. Yeah, no, that at that angle, that's a semi. Wait, nobody's posted biblically accurate Lalafell yet. I still have not forgotten. It is, Wolf, it is. Okay, no. I saw those wings on someone last night, and I was asking my friends about it. I'm like, how? I want those so bad. They're like, you have to do, like, all the extremes or something like that. Like, I want them so bad. I want them so bad. You have to get the mounts from all the extremes. Like, if you needed to get me a goal in Final Fantasy, that's a goal. Because when I played World of Warcraft, I was a mount collector. Like, I would camp spawn points for like 0.01% mount drops. I would farm raids to get specific amounts. That was like my jam. That's fine because I have excellent RNG, so I roll very well. That's fine. Do you know what a flex? Look, my Lalafell would look at this cutie. She would look so good with those wings. She would look fantastic. You know, in fact, let's start manifesting right now. We're gonna start manifesting. You start by being able to visualize your future. The more you can visualize what you want your future to look and feel like, the faster that future will come to you. You magnetize it to you. It becomes just not a matter of if, but when. There we go. Manifesting, it's 2025. We are woman manifesting. Okay, that's funny, Panda. You know what? Yes. Farming the wings back in like 7.1 and the next day had me burned out on top of farming for the squirrel. The squirrel? What squirrel? Is it a pet? Mount? I've gotten the first trial mountain wings Okay, how many extremes are we talking? Are we talking about every extreme in the game? Are we talking about Dawn Trail extremes? All. All the extremes in the entire game of Final Fantasy. All the extremes. Oh, in Dawn Trail. Okay. Okay, no, listen. That's even more achievable. Yeah, I was gonna say, when you say all, what do you mean all? There's also another mount that I really want. It's like an orb. It's an orb mount. I think, oh, how do you get that one? I forgot. Yeah, yo, there it is. That's it. It's Eureka. It is Eureka. That's the one. Ozma. I want that mount too. But I think you need a lot of people to do that. That one's a grind. Ultra! Hi Ultra. Happy May. It's good to see you. Eureka! I want to make sure that this feels Lala and not like Chibi Baby. You know what I mean? Like there's a fine line between Lalafell and, oh, this is like a Chibi Baby character. I need to finish Shadowbringers About Farm, then to Endwalker. I need to do so much in that game, and I'm excited about it. I've really only played Final Fantasy for the MSQ. And then life would get in the way and I would never do anything more. So, like, I need to... like, level my crafting. I need to do all sorts of stuff. Hi, B-Chats! Welcome in! Speaking of fact, you remember that you have less than a week until Umama Sume Sindroga is off YouTube. Yeah, I'm planning on watching it. Panda. I'm hoping to have some time this weekend. I won't today, because I have plans later today. I wanted to just make sure I popped on here and streamed for a bit. I ran the Dawn Trail first and second screens for literal months. I never saw the second. Oh, I think are those the red ones? The red wings? Alchemy that you're talking about? I feel like I saw somebody wearing them. I want all the wings, honestly. One of my favorite glamours that I put on my Lalafell is like this angelic. I love angelic themed things. So with like the halos and... oh. No purple ones? Ooh, I don't think I've seen the purple ones then. I saw red ones. I saw red and... I think they were red and black. And then, the other ones. I got any... oh, I read that as emergency rooms. Nice, B-Jads. Oh my gosh. How many of you guys are on US? I know like half of you are in an EU. Just know you got until 6? Sounds good. US? Okay, cool. So can you only do the... you can do the extremes as much as you want, right? They're not like capped. Or are they capped to dropping loot once a week? How do they work? I don't really know in-game Loot rules. Okay, I like those eyes a lot better. I'm trying to match the shape here. Let me zoom in. It's kind of just more round shape. She obviously has like a ton of eyelashes, but I don't really want to put too many eyelashes on this because, again, I don't want to... I'm trying to keep this simple. No, they aren't, but it drives you insane when you try and fail. For me, I don't mind like just doing the same fights over and over again. I just that was me in World of Warcraft. Like I just I'm used to it. It's fine. it and it'll become practice. Like I'll use it to like just better my character and my movement skills and my understanding. Like it's not. Yeah, it does get tiresome. I understand that. I think the longest I ever spent trying to like grind a fight was like, or like grind through a dungeon was like 14 hours or something like that. But that was not a that was not something I did often. You guys probably saw that fight in your dreams. I did a raid in Destiny 2 for 16 hours. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. They have more like oval instead of like round eyes. They got more ovally. Yeah, egg-shaped eyes. Is it hard to find people who do EX runs in EU, Moxby? Or are you talking about like running extremes with us? Oh, I drew this. Oh, wait, hold on. Oops. Yeah, oops. Wrong layer. Nah, but you guys, yeah. The real way to do it is if you actually have a solid squad of people that are committed to doing the extremes and doing them to where everyone gets it. Like you go in with the intention of like, we're getting everybody these wings, and because what happens is like if you do stuff with like randoms, people will get their stuff and then they'll drop, and then it's like, okay, well your chances don't get any better because then you're filling with other people who have the potential to win the role. You know what I mean? So the best part I think would be finding a static group to all intentionally try and achieve that. When we're trying to find Wednesday, I might take some time to not do those raids. I know, I was nervous when I came back, Panda, because I was like, ooh, I'm healing, but like, I don't remember where I put my buttons. But I just kind of had to like go for it, you know, and then it kind of came back as I was doing it. But yeah, it was a little rusty. So, is chemist an original job? Because I heard that the two new jobs are going to be original to Final Fantasy 14. Like, they're not jobs that were in previous Final Fantasies. Unless I'm wrong about that. I remember all the drama that occurred in Discord over Raze and Messy Static. She was crazy. Yeah, people are weird in MMOs. I protect my peace, so I'm not about the drama in my video games. I bet you guys can keep it. I'm gonna go over here now. Yeah, I'm thinking that they're trying to make these two new jobs like Final Fantasy 14 specific. So if Chemist was in another Final Fantasy game, I don't know if that's necessarily going to be it. The chances of Chemist and Evercold is 0%. That's what I'm thinking. But I didn't want to break Alchemy's heart. Sorry, Alchemy. Yeah, because it is going to be physical ranged. At least that's what I thought. Because they did physical melee. And then Pictomancer spellcaster. So now they're doing tank, which means probably the next expansion it'll be a healer. Okay, and then so far it's gonna be main tank and a physical range, yeah. The new tank looks really cool. I like the two shield looks. Though I still think that if I were a level tank, it's gonna be Dark Knight. Because the idea of my little Lalafell carrying around a huge sword is just... it's too good to pass up. We're gonna look at the difference between these two eyes, by the way, here in a second. Yeah, I think that's a better shape. But, hey, keep this. It's fine. That still works. Think about your little Lala carrying two giant shields. I actually have. Yo, her biceps. Rock solid. I'm really interested in what the next physical range is gonna be. Someone who throws rocks. Also, I'm really happy that so many of you are still super tapped in and interested in Final Fantasy 14. This is great for me. This is great for me as somebody who is hyperfixating on it right now. Didn't we have pirate themed with the Viper though, Moxfie? Didn't we have? I would say the Viper feels piratey. Yo ho ho. I haven't stopped playing since 2021. I love that for you. See, for me, I am not burnt out because I have only done the MSQ, so there's so much for me to explore and learn. So if anything, it's gonna get worse. Viper's not pirate thing, is sort of a monster hammer from the New World. Feels like a pirate to me. Hold on, let me look. I'm gonna look that up. Let me see, hold on. Viper, Final Fantasy 14. I don't know. It feels it feels piratey to me. It does. I do see the Monster Hunter like parallels. I do. I can agree there too, but it does also feel the duty of Viper is literally to kill stuff like the first show if they get out of hand. The class quest is about hunting monsters. Well, I'm gonna find that out because I think that's the physical job I'm gonna pick up. I was looking at the Viper and then I was also looking at what was the other one? It's not Samurai. I think it was Monk. But I'm like, oh, I really want like weapons, right? I don't want to like use my fists. We're all gonna have to relearn how to play our characters in the next expansion anyways. Right. But I wanted like swords. Like I want like blades. Well, let me do the eyelashes. Do 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 do. You do the eyelashes. Do do. Slow and steady on this. Dun 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 dun. Okay, let me name this. Bye-bye. People. Oh wait, no, that's not the people. Bottom line. People. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys the difference between, and show myself the difference. Okay, this is the original ones. This is without the eyelashes. I gotta still draw the eyelashes, but without the eyelashes. Hold on, let me also make this all black real quick. Okay. This one. This one. This is a new one. Old one. New one. Old one. New one. Old one. New one. I like this shape better, but I do want to... Hold on. Do you think they'll ever make Blue Mage an actual job? No, because it's like... It's just a limited job, right? I don't think they ever will. Blue Mage gotta go out and get real jobs. They gotta go crafting for a living. Oh. Nope. They're getting another limited job in Beastmaster. Okay, no, what is Beastmaster? I did see a little bit, like, a little bit of Beastmaster and FanFest, but, like, I'm so out of the loop. Is that another limited job that trains beasts? Me. Legally distinct Pokemon. Think Pokemon in Final Fantasy, but you have an axe and shield instead of Pokeballs. But, like, can you use them in trials and stuff? Or is this just, like, something extra to do? Like, what's the point? It's capped at level 50. Is this just like a fun little extra job you can pick up and just do? You can only play solo. Okay. Do you get anything from it? But I don't see myself spending time on something like that. You need Duncho for it. So you need the level 100 expansion for a job that you can only get to level 50. So it's just like an extra thing. Okay. All right. Well, I will probably not be doing that. Unless there's something that I really want for it. But you can have giant behemoths and Limsa to terrify the AFK. Okay, I've not been to Limsa at all. So I've not seen them in the wild yet because I've only been in Dontrell MSQ. You must have a nice day. I'll see you next stream. DXC, thank you. Have a great rest of your Friday. Happy weekend. Thanks for hanging out with us. Oops. Guys, I think I'm built for making models. I'm like... I love all this little tiny detail work. This is fun. I'm made for this. I'll just start making people's Final Fantasy characters, other Final Fantasy streamers. I'll make them VTuber models. That'll be my brand. Ugh, stretch. I know, Log. I am like... what do you call it? When two things contrast. Contradiction. I'm a walking contradiction. But I'm keeping it simple. I am keeping it simple. It's a detailed simple. You get it? Okay, let's do eyelashes. Well, I'm glad you're listening to me. Even if what I'm saying is contradictory. I'm just gonna do my eyelashes that I do for my... I'm gonna be doing for my actual VTuber. Trying to keep it simple. Yep. I just want to make sure that when I'm practicing live 2D, I have a nice model to do it with. You know? You understand. You understand. It's gotta be centered. I've been told I could be a model if I tried. Oh, that's sweet. I would never want to be a model. Too lazy. Sounds like too much work. Panda, I think you could be a model if you tried. Now what? Now it's no longer a lie. I could have just made a simple stick figure model to practice with, but no. I said, let's spend time and effort creating an entirely high resolution Lalafell themed VTuber. I could have kept it simple, but no. I chose the complex path. I don't think you know how to make it so very I know. Why does your stick figure have pores on their skin? I don't know, no. I don't know. It just happened. It just happened. It just happened, man. I blinked and it was there. This is so cute. Why is your stick figure so well rendered? How do you render it so like to? I don't know. It just happened, man. I don't know. I'm supposed to be stopping stream right now, but I don't want to. I have plans today. This afternoon. I'm gonna hang out with some family. So that's why it's a short stream today, but I don't want to stop having fun talking to you guys about Final Fantasy and drawing. I know, right? You guys are the plans. Listen, I'll try and be back again tomorrow. You guys around tomorrow? We gotta build. We gotta build this community up, which requires me to be here. Which is where I want to be anyways, so it works. I am definitely, oh my gosh, guys, I'm definitely going to be giving myself, look at this, I'm just gonna do it real quick. I'm so excited. I'm definitely gonna be giving myself a little makeup. We're gonna go, I'm definitely getting a little bit of cute ass makeup right here. Look at this. Oh, you're looking so cute. My plan for today is to just watch Kayla stream the entire, even the offline stream. I'm just gonna watch it. I'm just gonna watch my blank wallpaper. You're silly. Yeah, she's slaying. Slay queen. Let's go. Yes, 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 yes. I couldn't get this detail with my Final Fantasy character. Otherwise, I'd make my Final Fantasy character have a little bit more defined eyeshadow. Yes! I love it. Okay, so now let's look at this. Compare to this. Yeah, way better. Way better. Way better eye shape. Definitely more Lalafell feeling. This just felt like kind of like chibi anime. You know, big ol' eyes. This feels way more anime Lalafell. Nope. Yes. No. Yes. No. No, no, no. Yes, yes, yes. She's looking... Stretch. What time is it? I don't want to go. Okay, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. I have to leave. I don't want to, but I have to. What race would you pick in Guild Wars 2, by the way? I don't know. I don't know the different races. I'd have to look at a list. I don't know enough about Guild Wars. I did try playing Guild Wars 2 when it first came out, but I dropped it pretty quickly after a few weeks. I don't know. I've never tried. All right, guys. Can we raid somebody? Can we do that? Or would you be open to doing that? I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream over on my YouTube side. Thank you on YouTube. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I'll see you in the next stream. Have a good rest of your day.